So I just listened to Luck or Something. Yes, I know I'm a little late on the Hillary Duff train, okay? But I knew it came out. I just wanted to take my time and really dive into the record and really listen to it on my own time when I had time to actually digest the record, okay? So, how did I like it? I absolutely adore it. It's such a good record. But it also makes me really mad that we are not getting the Lizzie McGuire reboot. I'm still mad about it. And listening to this record and knowing that Hilary Duff really wanted to cater to her older millennial audience, right? And doesn't get to with the reboot, I'm glad she at least did it with this album because this album was really good. Really, really good. Will I say it's the best album of Hillary? I would say it's maybe number two in my opinion. Metamorphosis is obviously number one, okay? But I absolutely love it. I think it's really great that she went in a more mature direction. She understands her audience. She's trying to cater to young people who weren't around in the 2000s and didn't really, weren't there for her heyday. She knows we're getting older. She understands that we're going through many challenges and things in our life. And she wrote about it. And I love it. And it's a very good open record where she finally just talks about her life as a elder millennial and how it is going these days, and I like that. She talks about family issues between her dad or her sister. She talks about being an actual millennial and growing up and getting older and not necessarily remembering a lot of the times you had when you were in your 20s and in your teenage years. She talks about, the whole older guy hitting on the younger girl and mature. That one's really important and special. She talks about friendship, okay, to a Blink 182 sample. And I absolutely adore it. That's probably one of my favorites on the record. She talks about insecurities. She talks about insecurities in her marriage. She talks about lots and lots and lots of important things that most millennials at this age that we are can relate to. And I absolutely love that. There's not a lot of pop bangers necessarily on there. You can dance to this record, but it's not older Hilary Duff music where it was very much catering to that kind of trying to chase that pop banger. It's not necessarily that, but it's still a really good record, very introspective, and I think Hilary put her best foot forward, and I'm just happy to see her healthy, happy, whole, living her best life with her family and her husband, and she's just out here doing what Hilary Duff wants to do, and I absolutely adore that, okay? I think that's awesome, and I just like her new direction, and I just like where she's going with her music. I like where she's going with her life. I like what she's doing with all of it, right? And as a Hilary Duff fan, an OG Hilary Duff fan, I will always love Hilary Duff. And I really like this record a lot. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it an 8, 8.5, or a 9. I liked it a lot. It was really, really good. And I just can't wait to see what Hilary Duff does next after this tour, if she even decides to put out music in the future again, if this sparks her something that she wants to put out music every few years. I don't know. But I'm glad that she chose this time in her life to put out music and to really take us on a journey of her life. And I love that. So, have you listened to the record? It's really, really good. Go check it out.